Today, I'm going to show you how to quickly automate the creation of emails for your agency marketing so that you can get more strategy sessions, grow your business, scale faster, increase your MMR, and land more clients on autopilot by using this high leverage AI tool, as we can see right here. And I'm going to share with you the SOP plus the tools, etc., that you can use to scale your agency. So let's get straight into it. And I'm going to send an example email live to 30,000 people on this video. Let's go. So basically, when it comes to email marketing for your agency, if you capture more emails from relevant prospects and you continuously build a relationship with that prospect, then it's very high leverage because you're just one person, but you can speak to not just one sales prospect, but literally thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, as your agency grows. Now, the longer your agency is around, the bigger this net of emails that you capture is going to be. And the better that relationship between you and the sales prospects is going to be as well. Because the more emails you send them, as long as they provide value, the more you can nurture them into becoming a client. So what I'm creating right now is a ChatGPT tool, a custom GPT that is tailor-made to create sales emails that I can send to my email list once or twice a week. It's going to write a new sales email, but it's going to follow the same formula every single time. And this will help me automate the process of creating sales emails so that I can generate more strategy sessions. And the whole process is going to look something like this. So we're going to capture the email address, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. We're going to nurture them with regular emails every single day, sending them back to our content. Once a week or twice a week, we'll have a call to action to book in a call with us. And the more calls we get booked in from our email list, the more sales we make and the more we grow as an agency. So this whole process right here is an easy way to transform a basic email address into an actual paying client on autopilot using the system that I'm about to show you. So what we're doing here is essentially writing an email to all the prospects in our email list. How do we do that? We use a custom GPT. How often do we send it? We send it once or twice a week. What do we send? Well, we're going to ask this custom GPT to write up an email for me that creates multiple different emails I can choose from. And then I can just cherry pick the best one or the best elements from all three of the drafts that it gives me so that I get the email that's most likely to convert into sales. Now, what I've done inside the custom instructions right here is tailor make it to my agency. All right. So you can take these custom instructions. I'll include it inside my free course. But basically, as you can see here, the custom GPT uses the instructions I've given it to give me 3 different variations of an email that I can send to my list to convert them into booking a sales call. And I'll walk you through the custom GPT right here and how it works. So basically, I've given it an example email right here that it can use, and I've given it some email copy guidelines. So for example, do not write dear madam. No big paragraphs. Give me 5 different options on the subject line. So for example, for each email it creates, it's going to give me a different subject line that I can potentially use for my email. Why do we want multiple subject lines? Because then when we send it the email, we can pick and choose the best one. Usually to get one good idea, we need multiple bad ideas on top of that. Now, there's some ways that we can actually improve the email copy, right? So you can see each time it writes an email, it says at agency's name, whereas I prefer to write in first person. So me, Julian, Goldie. And then also the subject line is not that interesting. So it's not going to capture your attention very well. So we're going to improve that. So I'm going to put, make the subject line crazy and interesting, nothing boring or generic. And I'm going to say, give me 3 different email drafts so I can compare them, but mix up the format, the length, CTA, the message, etc. They should be very different from each other. And typically what you'll find is that with emails, you need to constantly mix up the format, make it interesting. You never want it to look like the same email that you've previously sent. Otherwise, people will stop reading it. So we're going to try that again and see what it comes back with now. So again, you see how the subject line that it's given me is elevate your business game? That's not that interesting to me. So I'm going to change the subject line now and say, make the CTA about SEO, because that's what we sell as an agency, but make it very specific and appeal to the user's lizard brain. Because ideally we want to capture people's attention and trigger their emotions, right? The best type of content triggers emotions and creates an emotional response. And now you can see it's a lot better. And also we want to focus on selling the benefits of using an SEO agency. So if you sell ads, whatever, you're not really selling that service, you're selling the benefit and the end result of that. So for example, as an SEO agency, you would be selling getting more traffic, growing your agency, getting more leads from Google, etc. What you wouldn't be selling is SEO because that's boring and anyone can do that. We want to focus on the end result. Now, using this process, typically what I'll do is I'll vary the number of emails that we send. So we'll send one on Monday and we'll send one on Friday. Why do we do that? Because people start the week and end the week with a goal in mind. On top of that, we don't want to email them every single day about booking a call with our agency, because then they would unsubscribe. They would get very bored of the emails that we send. And we need to create some value in between. So in between the sales emails that we actually send, we nurture them with content from my YouTube channel. All right. So each day we'll send one of these videos that we're creating right here. This is an interesting experiment, etc., or a new workflow with ChatGPT. And that allows us to give value to our audience along the way. Now, when you're creating a sales email for your agency, like I'm doing right here, it shouldn't take you long. And basically, what I usually do is break it down into a step-by-step process. So we've already done the ChatGPT copy, as you can see right here. Then we're going to create the email over here. And I use Go High Level for this. You can use whatever you want. Now we're going to go to New, go to Blank, Design Editor. I'm going to pick one of these 10 different email options right here. So I'm going to go for Unleash SEO Potential, and we'll change that to Unleash Your SEO Potential. Then we're going to start plugging in the content. And I'm going to fill in the gaps because ChatGPT is not perfect. It's just going to give us a very rough draft that we're going to edit quickly into a usable email. So we're going to say, imagine this, your website soaring to Google's first page. That's a nice way to start because it's creating an emotional result from the audience. And then we're going to say free traffic, 24 hours a day on autopilot. Then we're going to say, wouldn't that help grow your business? It's not just a dream. With our unique SEO strategies, it's a reality waiting to happen. Find out more here. And the thing with email as well is you have to test loads of different things, right? It's not like you're going to get it perfect first time round. So you have to try loads of different methodologies and approaches until you find the right message that fits. And even once you found the right message that fits, you can't use that every single time. You've got to change the direction and the message of the emails that you send so that you target different benefits. Because really what you're doing is chipping away at people, showing them all the different benefits of what you can offer. And then eventually you're going to find something that triggers each person in the call. And I actually did sales copywriting for years. That's how I learned all this stuff. Dan Kennedy is an exceptional copywriter if you want to learn from him. But as you can see, what we're actually going to put in this email is this isn't just about rankings, right? Because it's not about just SEO rankings. Nobody cares about that. It's about growing your business on autopilot so you have more freedom to focus on things that you love without worrying where your next customers will come from. So plan, and then we'll create a link to book in the call right there. And ideally, in your email, you want to have multiple links to book in the call, right? So you can see we've put one there, we've put one down here. I like to bold the text that comes before the link so that people pay attention to it and look straight away. And just to create some urgency, and this isn't fake urgency, this is genuine urgency, we're going to say, plus in January, our prices will go up. So if you sign up now, you can lock in your legacy prices and save thousands of dollars, which is true. And then we'll have one final link to book in a call right there. We'll put my name, and then we'll put our email signature right down here. There we go. And additionally, what's really important is when you send an email like this, always have a trigger link to unsubscribe so that people can opt out of your emails if they don't want to receive them anymore. Obviously, you've got to be careful with what you do there, but that's essentially it. That's how it works. And so just to recap, we grab their attention by saying, imagine this, your website soaring to Google's first page, free traffic, 24 hours a day on autopilot without paying for Facebook or Google ads. Wouldn't that help grow your business more profitably? Well, it's not just a dream. With our proven SEO strategies, it's a reality waiting to happen. Find out more here. Here's what we offer. Then I've got the bullet points that quickly summarizes what we do. And there we go. I'm going to hit save on this. And that literally took a few minutes. Now what we're going to do is go to send. I'm going to schedule this because right now I don't want to send this at 5:15 a.m. Ideally, we want this to go out around 9 a.m. where people are just checking the inbox. I'm going to put the sender email as me@juliangoldie.com. We'll put the sender name as Julian Goldie. The subject line, unleash your SEO potential. You can put some preview text there if you want. I'm just going to put imagine this and then ... And there we go. And I've got 33,000 contacts that I can send this to. So I'm just going to hit save. And then you might want to send a little test to yourself. I'm just going to have a double check on the email copy, see how this looks. There we go. One final thing I would say here is that you want to delve deep into why this person wants the result, right? So they don't just want SEO rankings. In fact, they don't just want to grow their business. Really, they want more freedom, right? So our clients want more freedom to have more time so that they can spend more time with their family, grow their business, etc. And you have to delve deep into the psychological reasons of why people would sign up with you, right? Because if you can figure that out, you can market to them on a deeper level which means that you resonate more of them when you send emails like this. So we'll hit schedule like that, bing, bang, bosh. And that's basically it. Good to go. That's how you can send emails using ChatGPT to get more strategy sessions. If you get more strategy sessions, then you grow your agency and you scale as a result. Now, if you want access to this SOP, I'm going to leave it inside my free agency course. Link is in the comments. And if you do want to sell SEO white label to your clients, then feel free to book in a free strategy session where we can talk about an SEO domination plan, answer any questions you've got, and teach you all the best link building strategies for you and your clients' websites. And get more leads, traffic, and sales to your agency clients and scale as a result. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.